Which one, old man, that ain't got time? Shake your hand. Get that side check. Put it in pockets like it's back. Going downtown.
Drakengard or Drakengard, I really never know what they want me to say it as, is a series I always was in love with despite its major shortcomings. Dragon or Drakengard 3 takes place before the first two and stars Zero, who is a crazy psychopath set on murdering her sisters, and her dragon Michael is by her side to fight with her. Together, they go on an adventure to seek out these numbered sisters, such as 1, 2, 3, and so on, and be the ruler of the world, because that's just how it goes in this universe. The gameplay is a hack and slash at its finest. You'll learn new moves as you level up, which brings in the RPG element. You'll occasionally get some new weapons, and you can level those up as well, and switch on the go in battle. You also get your trusty dragon to help in battle, and sometimes even ride the big bad boy to wreak carnage. Did anyone catch my pun there? No? Whatever. So, is Drakengard 3 worth your time? Let's break it down.
Which one, old man, that ain't got time? Shake your hand. Get that side check. Put it in pockets like it's back. Going downtown.
The good is the story. Let me tell you why this story is good. I have no fucking idea, actually. It's over the top. It's gory as can be. The cursing just never stops spewing from the mouth of any of the characters. The sexual remarks are at an all-time high. So why would I state this story is good? Because it's just fun to watch. If you dislike evil main characters, skip this one, because Zero isn't only mean, she's just downright a bitch and loves to murder her own family. Don't even get me started on the side characters like Dido or Ditto or whatever his name is, because he's just even more sadistic at times.
Oh, don't be such a prude, Four. A good catfight really gets my juices flowing. Wow, I sure am popular around here.
Enough talk, Zero.
The voice acting is well done, though. I'm going to give it that. Drakengard always had some pretty good voice acting, but I argue to say this has the highest quality in the entire series. Sure, some of the dialogue is hit or miss there, but the actual voice actors are pretty damn good, and checking the cast list, I find it hard for anybody to argue with me. The level up feature and killing. These are both positive in some ways. I mean, there is problems with the gameplay, and I'll get to that, but honestly, you know that going into this game. And it just doesn't lie to you. The game refuses to, do a blatant lie in your face, and for that, you know, it's a basic slash till they're dead type of game. I will say it's tough at times, and I did die a few times, so you do actually have to block and dodge and learn combos like a real game, you know, which is nice to see in a hack and slash series. And also, the level up feature for the weapons is pretty fun, and each weapon can actually be useful in different situations, so it's actually wise to level them up all this time. Now the bad. The combat is pretty bare bones. Even when you level up, to be honest, there's really not that many combos. You do a lot of the same moves over and over again, so if you hate Dynasty Warriors type games, don't even bother playing this. Also, some enemies take far too much health, and then you're restarting a whole level or 10 minutes away from the last checkpoint, and it can feel more cheap than fun. You can't call on your dragon in the middle of the battle. This is like one of the best features in this series, and killing soldiers and then in the middle chopping it up, calling your dragon to come and fight with you and jumping on him and then jumping right off to kill more. I mean, what the hell? Now it's all predetermined when you can fight with your dragon or when you can use him or jump on top of him. I find this a huge step back and kind of a disservice to all the original fans of the series. The levels are also very linear based, which I usually have no problem, you know, that means point A to point B. In the previous ones though, they were more open and more fun to explore and find treasure while killing hundreds of soldiers. Here, it just feels super limited. Now, the ugly are two things. Graphic-wise, this game looks mid-2008-2009, not even close to 2014. I expect PS3 games to look at their fullest in this time period, the last 2-3 years of its life. With the little amount of soldiers on screen and a linear path, these graphics definitely fall in the ugly section. Also, slowdowns and overall performance is far lower than it should be as well. You'll get moments where the game is shooting maybe 10 frames per second, massive slowdowns to the point of waiting till something gets done. How can a game that doesn't look that good and install 15 gigs on your hard drive still not run smooth? It just doesn't make sense. Where's the math?
Sideways for no man that ain't got time to shake your head. Get that side check, put it in pockets like it's back. Going downtown.
So now you're sitting there like, well, this sounds like this game sucks. And in a sense, it does. However, now listen, it's still fun. Does that sound weird? Maybe so. I find this game really difficult to rate. If I didn't love Drakengard's weird and strange way of telling a story or the massive amount of gore and cursing, I'd probably think this game was pretty much pure shit. However, it has those things, and I play on and on to have fun listening and killing. Technically though, the game is just a broken mess and just needed another year or two for polishing, but if you played the previous Drakengard, you already know that it would have some problems. If you want to kill things, ride a dragon, and hear a lot of cursing, you're gonna have to check this game out. If you think those problems I listed are just too much, just skip this one altogether. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. Don't know why I added the 0.5. Maybe because I love the way that Zero tells her sister to go fuck herself. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. And on my scale, each number matters. So if it's below a 7, it does not mean it sucks. 5.5 is in the middle. I don't know if people know what a scale is, but that's how it works. In the middle, it's 1 to 10, not fucking 7 to 10, you know, whatever. Anyway, it's just in the middle type of game where I play to rent or get cheap. Nothing more. It is not a piece of shit, but it's really only saved by the story and just a crazy, weird, twisted hell created by the creator of this series.
How can he still have so much strength?